welcome to another episode of the Lords of Lobang. We're back here in the studio again. We just recorded a explosive, filthy, disgusting episode on Breaking Wind. So you guys have to check it out.
It's important that people listen to it and be aware.
Yeah.
Of what kind of monsters
the French people are.
Yeah, the French people are, and they might be roaming around.
If you think the river sign is disgusting, that's the least of it.
That's the least.
Yeah.
And we are not talking about the filthy immigrants as well. Lim-Wei-Ming.
This is an actual French man.
Actual French man. He
Actual
looks French. Name French.
He is French.
Not from Africa.
No.
Born and raised
not from sub-Saharan Africa, Eastern Africa, Western Africa, or even the Northern Africans who have given the French people loads of issues. This guy is full-blown
full-blown retard.
And maybe that's why the French public is like shocked. It's like, it's one of us.
It's one of us?
God, take the name. Even the wife is shocked. Never mind. We can't get into more of that
we
because
can't
we want to
get
hear
into
more.
more.
Because that's behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's on patreon.com/lotsoflobang.
Because we're extra disgusting on when we're protected by
we can't get sued.
And it's for a really, really low fee.
Yeah, it's only $1.
It's only $1.
$1. $2. I don't know.
It's $1 USD.
$1 yeah. So it's like 140 Sing.
About there.
I guess you can buy you can't buy a McFlurry, right? No, you can't.
Can buy
ice cream cone.
Taping ice.
Taping ice, yeah, you can. Yeah.
Taping cow. Sorry.
Taping cow. And tapao also lah, including the plastic free.
Yeah,
and all
it's
that
way
shit.
cheaper than opening a Asiana airline plane door mid-flight. Because that one is $83,000 fine.
$683,000 fine.
Yeah.
To open the door.
Yeah, because you are going to endanger everyone else.
Depending on how high the plane is, if you can open the door, you should be awarded that amount of money.
This was just by the Asiana Airlines. If it was SI, maybe it would be $1 million or something. I'm not sure.
No, the payouts that you would have to give if anything had happened.
You should be able to. That should be the reward of someone who can open the door when the plane is, I don't know, above. In the stratosphere or something.
I only did that small shout because of all the other. Because I was looking for news to talk about this on like for this episode, and all I got was turbulence.
Yeah.
Like turbulence here, turbulence there. I don't know what's wrong with our weather lah.
Should they have a rule, right? Anyone who attempts to open the plane door, everyone on the plane should be able to beat them up.
The thing about that
Why is there music
before you fly, they usually tell you that the ones that paid for or maybe got seated near the door are in charge of, if there's an emergency, you open the door.
That's how you
Maybe the guy had an emergency.
Yeah, I think shit.
Yeah. No,
is it an emergency?
Maybe you read it's like shit. My wife is about to find the computer where I have all my abuse porn in, like that shit. I need to get out of this plane.
For that, you still must go to patreon.com/lotsoflobang.
That's my last throwback to that.
Right.
This episode we're gonna point our attention, divert all attention to our neighbors.
Right.
Deservingly because of what happened over the past few weeks.
Our neighbors north of us.
Yeah.
In this country called Malaysia.
Malaysia, truly Asia.
Yeah.
I hate that part because if you say that right, and then all this leaks out about you, right, people are gonna think that all of us are like this.
Like all Asians are disgusting.
Correct.
But that's not true.
Yes.
Only some of us.
It's just 3/4 of us.
3/4 of us. Anyways, in KL, a sinkhole opened and swallowed up one Indian lady.
Right.
One lady from India.
Right. She was just standing there, right? Or walking
past.
She was walking past. And it was in Little India.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Imagine how unlucky you have to be.
Yes.
Though.
Yeah. And she was on a vacation there, if I'm not wrong.
2 months. Her son brought her there for 2 months holiday. Yeah. And that's how it ended.
Yeah.
It always hits me. It's like it's tragic, it's sad, and it's also just weird because it just happened to her. She fell into the hole that was 8 meters deep. Yeah, and she got lost
and got sucked into like some sewer thing.
The suspicion.
Dude, turn down the volume.
The suspicion.
No, I don't know what is going on.
Oh, his phone got hacked.
Yeah,
they found out. They found
FBI.
out too much things have been talking.
So the opposite side of the coin, right, would be. You go walking into like 7-Eleven and then $1 quick pick lah. And then you strike that meal.
Yeah.
On that day itself.
On the day
itself, like wow, the universe is good.
Because when I watched
the bad side of the coin is you're walking down the road about to go and eat nasi biryani and then you fall into a sinkhole.
Bro,
but Josie, you're describing something right that we all want to be part of.
Right.
Unlike this situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see the pictures
of
the sinkhole?
Right.
It
So
it
right
started off like
below, right,
Yeah.
are pipes.
yes.
Right.
And the pipes are leading to sewages.
Right.
But the sinkhole went down 8 meters deep.
That's deeper than where pipes will go
So
to.
if,
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
I had to look at the
What?
this is
Literally, you
one,
can't.
two,
You can barely
three,
see the bottom.
Wow.
So the bottom is
four
not
floors.
lit.
Right.
4 floors.
About 4 floors. Yeah.
About 4 floors.
Wow.
Yeah.
About 4 floors deep. At first, I was thinking, how could they not find her? And then I was thinking 8 meters, and you look at it, it's like shit. She most likely fell, hit her head, her legs, so she's out, and I think she got swept away by
sewage.
like
whatever.
because
Right.
there's it's flowing out.
Yeah.
So maybe what they should have done was not go. Okay, they did it systematically, but they should have also gone to the end
Downstream.
Yeah, way downstream at the exit and placed like maybe people there to like just
Right.
search outwards or what. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Instead they got Bomo, but never mind.
Well, the boom was way later.
Yeah, way
though.
later. But
So like,
Still.
okay, the lady got trapped in the sinkhole.
Yeah.
Efforts were made to start the excavation of that sinkhole and try and find her, either the surviving victim or
Yeah.
her remains lah. 1 day passes,
Yeah.
nothing.
and then after that day, was it
Day two,
Day 2, nothing yet.
Singaporean company that fucking specializes in this.
Pro bono.
Pro bono offers to help them with equipment and even personnel.
Right.
They didn't take it up.
Right.
Malaysian
Oh,
government
they
said
didn't take it up.
they didn't take it up. The Singaporean company did not go there.
Oh shit.
So they
Oh.
said that no, we've got like our civil defense and all working on it.
So pride lah.
We'll find her and all this kind of
Instead
shit.
of accepting free help,
And
they
then the
pride lah.
fucking mayor of Kuala Lumpur
famous last words.
comes out to say that this is very safe. It's an anomaly and everything.
KL is safe until proven, until studies
Until proven
prove
otherwise.
until studies prove otherwise.
Yeah.
And then just after the second day,
Yeah.
another sinkhole appears
Right after she
meters
released.
away.
Yeah, right after she released
meters
that.
away from the first sinkhole.
Wow.
I think someone filmed
And
it.
I saw it on the news. Like Indians were being interviewed. They were like, "Yeah, we are not going to walk down this path
Anymore.
Yeah, and they cordoned it off lah.
Right.
Then they're like, we are trying not to come to Little India, to Brickfields at this moment.
Right.
There's no point.
Well, that means the concrete, the road, or the
So
structure
it's
of
like
the road
a
is not.
paved-
So
It's like a cobble
limestone.
pavement.
So they were saying there were limestones.
limestone.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
were the
Joke.
there was like a bed of limestone.
Right.
And limestone corrodes.
Right.
If, like with water, it'll corrode over time.
Right.
But you add like I think acidic water, like
Right.
rain, like acidic rain water, and like lots of leaks. So water just gets trapped there and slowly degrades it over time. So the bed melted away,
Right.
like dissolved away.
It could be that the pipes are leaking as well.
The pipes definitely.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
were saying that some of the pipes there are like 150 years old,
Jesus
or something like that.
Shit.
Because I forget how old KL is.
KL is old.
KL is old, so those pipes are because it's not.
But come on lah.
to
Like, then
that-
our CBD oil is equally old. What?
No, that's why they were like saying most a likely case is that during the construction of these pipes, it was poorly done.
Right.
That could be one, and the other thing is
Or
they always
no maintenance over the years and all that.
hard to maintain because like it's
Yeah, if you need to do maintenance, first of
You
all,
have to
you need
dig
to
it
dig up.
Yeah.
then you dig up, so they didn't want to dig up.
And it's like
Right.
a touristy spot as well. It's like
Yeah.
the Little India of KL.
But now it's dug up for them lah.
Yeah lah.
Right.
Now they can do maintenance lah.
Yeah, but we don't. Yeah, true. Oh, but I think CBD. I think we don't have any limestone. It's all like rock, right?
God lah.
That's
Like-
the thing.
got lah.
So if you
I don't know what's the soil composition. of
Yeah,
Singapore.
No,
so that's
but-
the thing. You would have like when you do the excavating, right?
Yeah.
I think lah, Singaporean or anybody lah, when they dig up, right, they will take note of the composition, and then when they fill it up, I think they reinforce it with like cement or
because
concrete or something.
whenever you build like any structure, right, you need to call in the surveyors to survey the land,
Yeah.
the soil composition,
yeah,
and
you
everything.
need to make sure it's
And then
unless you cut corners lah.
but it could be.
Unless you cut corners, you don't
Yeah.
want to pay the little thing. You just want to build. You want to quickly build up. You want to build. You want to put two huge ass towers that spawns. Like so makes you like wow, biggest towers in
But
the world.
The
those are
towers of
fine,
Sauron.
Yeah, but they're quite close.
Yeah, but
In that area lah.
No,
But that one.
no.
lah. It's not all of
It's
them.
not.
I'm just saying that when you want to build up the whole area,
Yeah.
that's what you should be doing. You should make sure the entire area is solid. Your
No, this is
your
at
ground up.
Brickfields.
Hmm?
This is at Brickfields. That you're talking about KLCC.
Yeah. No, I think if you want to build, like if you're building out KLCC, I don't think they will cut corners lah. I think before they
But
build
this
out,
one, right? There's also another group of people who are saying that you have to look into who was in charge when this area was being renovated. So
Najib.
fingers are being pointed, not at Najib. Fingers are being pointed at a man who's already dead,
Oh,
called Sami Velu, who was like a minister in Mahathir's cabinet. So he was like the Indian representative lah. He had his own party called the Malaysian Indian Congress, which was like a feeder party to UMNO lah, to Barisan Nasional lah. So they were part of the UMNO alliance.
Right.
Yeah. So this guy was extremely corrupt.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
then,
they were
yeah.
like, who gave these fuckers contracts? Who did such a shoddy job?
shoddy job.
Yeah.
That this one
So
lady.
we need to investigate that, but that is not happening now lah, because the current government is like trying to reduce the bad press that they are getting, because they're like, fuck, this happened under your watch, even
Right.
though like when was it constructed?
No, but yeah, it's not. I'm not saying not fair. It is a freak of.
Yeah.
It is a freak accident.
It is something that you can't expect to
You
like,
cannot.
happen
No,
lah,
you
but
cannot
true.
expect. You can try to prevent, but you cannot expect it. And
No, how do you prevent it when you don't know that there's a risk of this kind of shit happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
No, but that's what they're looking into. Like if they find out that you could have prevented it, right? Like if they found out, like there were things you could have done, like maintenance, checks, or
Regular
like
surveying.
regular,
or shit like that.
surveying to check whether grounds are stable. Things that they could have done, but they didn't do right. Then that's where they were, like, hey,
Yeah.
you didn't do your job.
Someone fucked up along the
Correct.
way.
But on the other hand, if it is really, like it's also a freak of like, once again, this one lady, like it just happened, flip of a coin,
Yeah.
and it happened to her. And if you see the video, right, I think that area looks like people walk past it all the time. And I think right before she went, I think one guy was like just stepped over it, and then there was another guy, was seated right there, and she was the one that fell in, and he almost fell in lah, but
Yeah, it's fucking unlucky as shit.
Yeah.
And
Is
then the
is
backstory.
as unlucky as the guy who came to Singapore and didn't he his wife and kid came to visit him in Singapore, and then he died in the plant. What? There was some accident that happened.
Yeah.
The Indian worker, yeah,
Oh.
and he was supposed to bring his daughter and his wife out that night.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
In what, Jurong Island?
I think it was either Jurong Island or some other. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was an accident at one of the plants.
It's like this kind of things. It's one of those things that jolt you. Is like really life can just end, like just that.
Yeah.
And for this case, it's I think nearing the end of their holiday, so they were about to go back already.
Yeah,
And-
so they couldn't find the body. They just did the rites after 4 days or something. 9 days.
They called off the search after 9 days.
Yeah. So the family just did the last rites there at the spot.
The
Right.
KL extended their stay, extended their visa, so they could stay the whole way.
This is the least that they could do.
This is the least.
Yeah.
No, but I think there is compensation coming, right?
If it was not a fucking like international news, right, they might have put them in the UN refugee camp and then deported them.
I don't know whether they'll get compensated or not.
I think so lah.
I think so.
I think they will.
Yeah.
But
But knowing Malaysia, they might just give them each datuk ship and say that
Yeah.
here's the key to the city.
Here's some packets of rice.
Yeah.
You can bring back for your family.
yeah, man. I actually honestly I really thought they would find her. Because I really thought Sinkhole.
Yeah, like
I thought she'd
like
be
how
trapped down
bad could it be?
there. Oh, then
no,
later,
but like
they
I
dug
think
it
within 1 day, like day 2 of this KL sinkhole, right, there was another sinkhole incident in Korea
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
where a car went into a hole,
Yes.
Oh shit.
and my dad was saying like, fuck, you look at how fast they were to go and rescue everyone. Then I was like, but the sinkhole is like you can still see the entire car.
Right.
Maybe there's 1/10 of the car that is trapped in the sinkhole. The
Yeah.
rest of the car is still visible. This one is like totally different. It's like the lady just vanished.
Wow. Fuck, man. Well, At this point, I think you could just wish for a quick death, lah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best.
Actually, when there are freak accidents, right, you can't do anything. Like the collapse at Nico Highway construction site, right? The MRT site.
Yeah.
How many people died that one?
1 or 2? I think 1 lah.
But you can always
But
hope
it was an oversight also. It was a result of an oversight as well.
all these cases, you just hope that the victims die instantly, because I cannot imagine being trapped down there.
Oh yeah,
fucking terrifying,
suffocating,
everything, and then you
lack of water,
and what a miserable way to go.
Right,
and of no fault of your own.
Yeah,
you were just wrong place, wrong time.
I hope the guy who was trapped in Nico Highway, I think at the point where it's like, okay, I don't think I will ever get out lah. Can I reach my cock and maybe have one last jerk off?
Imagine we couldn't.
Oh, then he better have rubbed himself on the.
What if it was sharp?
On the gutters.
What if it was sharp? And
then that's a better way to go.
Like the 137 hours.
Oh, 147 hours. I don't know how many.
I think it's 137.
127.
Oh, 127 hours.
We went 10 hours more, 20 hours more.
Where James Franco played the guy who got trapped.
As you said, 137 there, 147, right? Catherine Bigelow just like started twitching.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
He cut off his own now with a Swiss Army knife. Right?
Swiss Army knife, dude. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, and he brought himself up with a harness and everything, and then hoisted himself up and looked for help.
With one hand.
With one hand, dude.
That is
fucking
that Swiss Army knife.
It's a great advertisement.
Great advertisement
for Swiss Army knife.
Cut through bone.
But they would have to do it in a very tasteful way, lah. Like Swiss Army.
No, this kid, right? Literally
need a hand.
He literally knew like which like cartilage, which bone segment to like.
Wait, he cut it from up here.
No, his forearm.
Forearm. Yeah, so you stepped
just below the elbow, I think.
Like, how did he get through the fucking bone?
I don't know.
There's no way. Bro, you would have to cut through a joint.
I think in the show they showed that he passed out.
Yeah, but there's no way you can cut through.
After the first one,
a Swiss Army knife, right? Dude, okay. For example, if I want to cut through here, right? No way. I would have to go through here.
He did this, I think.
Yeah, I think he just wriggled his arm and break off the bone, lah. Then he just cut his.
Yeah, you know,
cut his flesh.
Because the arm was trapped, right? Yeah. So you used it as a fulcrum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, his arm is still there, though.
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah.
He can build a shrine.
Some asshole.
Some fucking eagle must have.
Yeah. No, but the arm that's under the rock. It's still there, lah.
It's stuck there.
No problem.
It would have decomposed
a bit
ages ago.
But if somebody could find that rock,
finish it.
They're gonna
draw.
They're gonna graffiti it. Need a hand. Call Then you're like,
here was a hand.
Call 18000.
Yeah, but still, man, when I heard that, I was like, shit, this guy is badass until cannot badass.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a lot of shit to just cut your own arm off.
I remember watching this video on YouTube. Stumbled upon this video. I think the title is like one of the scariest stories on the internet. So one of the stories is happened on this offshore oil rig. So there's this group of they have divers who go and fix the pipes.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
So I think there's 5 of them, or I think they are Indian, Sri Lankan, and Bangladeshi deep sea divers.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to fix the pipe. So the pipe is connected from the oil rig to another location, like between 2 oil rigs or some shit lah. A refiner and a oil rig. So they have to go. They climb into the oil rig. Part of the top of the pipe is above water. So they got. They're supposed to open the valve and then do maintenance check and all that. But what they didn't know is that there was unequal pressure. In the valve. So the moment one of them opened the top, right. The lid came off. It sucked all 5 of them into the pipe itself, together with seawater.
Yeah, and they got stuck inside.
So they got stuck at the bottom of the pipe with some water in pitch darkness. And then they were struggling to find the equipment lah. So they managed to find the equipment, but they can't get out of the pipe. So I think, they knew that on the other side there were workers waiting for them to communicate back and forth to do some maintenance. So they figure out the best way is to crawl to the other side and then knock on the pipe and someone will throw down a rope.
Yeah.
But at one point they made their way to the middle part of the pipe, and I think
because they couldn't tell.
It's filled with water.
Yeah, they couldn't tell how far away they were.
Yeah, how far? Inside. Yeah.
So they would. Yeah.
So, here's the fucked up part. So 2 of them managed to find their scuba diving equipment. So they wear their equipment and then they say, you go on the left, I'll go on the right. And then I think 3 of them, they couldn't find the equipment. The equipment was fucked up. So they just, we'll wait for help, we'll come down and rescue you. So the one who went left literally went back to the dead end. The one who went right, he managed to swim to the other end and then knock on the pipe. And then someone lower down a rope, brought him up. And then he said that there's like 4 of them down there. But they said we can't go down. It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
At the end, they sealed up the pipe.
Fuck.
And left the 4 of them there.
He cried. When he was doing the interview, he cried.
They went through a whole lawsuit and everything lah. So the people involved, right, did Tai Chi. So the oil rig said that it's not within our jurisdiction. We need to call for like the rescuers or some shit. Then the rescuers said that we need approval from the oil company.
Can you imagine?
And then the oil company
they did Tai Chi.
So everyone was just blaming one another lah. You know, like there's no permission.
Leave 4 people down there to it's horrific.
And this was like in 2018, and the bodies are probably still there because they close up the pipe and no one can go down.
All dead. Got confirmed it, and the guy when he did the interview, he cried.
Survivor's guilt lah. It's like he's the only one. Yeah.
He was like, shit.
No, because you were strapped there. They were all in the same fucking predicament.
Yeah,
and he just sheer luck, right?
He made it to the end.
He made it.
The terror.
He chose this side. You
he
go
chose
the
right side.
He chose the right side. Yeah.
The terror
Fucked
of
up,
it all. Yeah, the terror, man.
Recently, there was a Malayalam film called Manjumal Boys, which became like very, very popular because it was like fucking real. Like it showed like how boys could, like men lah. They chose to go on a trip. So from Kerala, they went to Tamil Nadu to this place called Ooty, which is like a hill station. And there are loads of like hills and cliffs and everything. And then they go into a cave. And the cave, like everyone knows the cave because a film was shot there. A very popular Tamil film was shot there. So they wanted to go and see it, but it's like cordoned off. Like you're not meant to go in there. Because there's a drop inside the cave.
Right.
It's just like one hole, and then if you go in, you're like going all the way down.
Right.
So they go in because they are really sauced up already lah. So they just go in, and one fella gets strapped. He was slipped down because it's like wet. There are streams coming down.
How deep's the drop? No clue.
More than 100 feet, I think.
Whoa, that means the guy died lah.
No. They survived.
Oh,
how?
shit.
The fuckers, the police, the area, fucking tourist guides and all, they gave up.
Right.
They were like, there's no point. Like, like, he's going to be dead. But they were like, we are not going to leave.
Right. So they continue.
So they themselves like forced the issue.
Yeah.
And they were like, we will go down.
Right.
So they borrowed the equipment, and then at that point, like, the fucking rescuers were like, okay, never mind, fuck. If you guys got the balls to do it, this is our job, we should do it lah.
Right.
And somehow they managed to get the guy up.
Wow.
The guy was trapped. So he fell all the way, but he did not go all the way down to the abyss.
He was trapped, yeah.
He was trapped.
Yeah.
Which is sheer luck lah.
Right.
And it's a true story.
Damn.
True story. Then at the end of the movie,
But
they show the pictures of the actual people.
At least that is a happy ending lah.
Happy ending.
Because I heard the story he told.
Yeah.
And honestly, every moment, everything described was horror. That is actually more scary.
Being stuck in darkness, complete darkness, and then suffocating or starving to death.
Not knowing because they were saying that when they got sucked in, right? That they were disorientated, so there is, like you said lah, they know one way is salvation, and they also know the other way
is
back
like, to where they came from lah, which is no one.
So
no one is
and
there.
they don't know how far.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how far each one is. So there's somewhere in the middle. They don't know which way to go. So like you said, like
you just go one way.
One has to go like maybe backwards. The other one has to go forward or what. And it's complete darkness.
Yeah.
So they were saying also there might be a little bit of air pocket, and they got lucky. The other air pocket, they found their scuba diving unit, but they also don't know how long
oxygen
they needed to go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So for this guy, it was sheer luck lah.
Sheer luck.
That is hell lah, basically.
But the other three left behind just had to wait there.
Yeah.
Not knowing.
And they waited just for their death.
And
literally the death was caused by the fuckers because they sealed it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which imagine the guy that got out, how he felt.
Yeah.
He said,
survivor's guilt.
I think he did say, I'll go and I'll get your help.
Yeah.
And the other guy who went the other way also, I'll go and I'll get your help. That guy died.
Yeah.
Also in a terrifying way, because as he went the other way, the realization that you're going towards a dead end.
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
The four of them most horrific death.
But the only silver lining is that their families were paid few $1 million lah.
Yeah lah.
That's the only silver lining.
But the idea of it, like even if they get all that money, right, the idea that they had to suffer this much won't sit right.
I think it's better knowing that, like, if that person is a relative or a friend, better knowing that person died immediately.
Instantaneously.
Yeah.
There was another
than
case.
To be trapped down.
There was another case, something like that, but it was like when the guy opened the thing, right, he got sucked through the hole so quickly he like disintegrated. Almost like, you know, the Titan. Was it the Titan? The one.
Yes.
The submarine?
This was an underground, underwater research facility or something, right?
The guy got sucked in so quickly. It's most likely he died.
So it's an airlock and the internal thing. The airlock didn't fully like decompress before he clicked the door to open.
So it's like negative pressure.
Yeah, the moment the door opened, he disappeared lah.
I forgot what's the name of the submarine that did the same thing. You know, the one that wanted
the
to
ocean
thing, right?
something. Ocean Gate lah. Is it Ocean
Gate going down to the Titanic?
Yeah.
They're saying that when it decompressed, right, everyone died within like less than a second. So it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
That kind of death, even if it's tragic, right, you are comforted by the fact that there was no time for them to register the suffering.
Yeah.
It's pop, they close their eyes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I would have hoped for the rest of them.
Yeah.
That's what I would have hoped for this lady who fell into the sinkhole.
Yeah.
Instead of dragging it out like the TikTok person through the JB custom.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
A day trip. A day trip turned into a 7-day
staycation.
behind
and I don't think Mothership helped with the thumbnail that they provided for the article. Because they have got on one side a customs officer from JB in his full uniform.
Right.
And then on the other side picture of a lady with the face blurred out but huge cleavage.
Oh, when you see the face, you know why it was blurred out.
Blurred out, yeah.
Right. Too much
especially
makeup.
the eyes. Because it was like Cyclops.
Right.
No, dude, I was like thinking...
What's wrong with her eye though?
I don't know.
One eye is like fucking red.
Right.
Not red. It just constantly sunken. She has to go see a doctor.
It looks like it's red.
It could be stroke.
Or maybe like Botox or something, or
fillers.
Someone came in her eye maybe.
In all her videos.
No, it was like one-time damage.
One-time damage. She's just constantly winking at someone who's not
Joey
there.
Diaz says it was a bad batch of Portanito sperm.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it now. Where
One guy comes in her eye for all her videos.
Yeah.
Before she records a video, she's like, "Come on now."
It was one come and that was it. The eye never came back.
Yeah, maybe that's why, because you know when you go JB, right, you have to look into the camera, and they just couldn't identify her because it doesn't look like the passport photo.
Yeah.
It's like, can you open your eyes? I am. Can you open both of them? I am. Hey, are you getting
because she
smart
failed
with me?
the automated gate.
There you go. See?
Yeah, few times, and then she had to go to the counter.
That one I cannot blame her, because I failed the automated gate. Also.
I've never went through a foreign automated gate.
No,
every time it doesn't work.
The JB one worked like a charm for me, but the other one, I realized why. Another friend pointed out lah. When you know the automated gate at Singapore, the reason why I fail is because I focus too much. I squint my eyes. I cross my eyes.
Oh,
so
but that shouldn't be the problem, right?
Yeah, but apparently I do it too.
It should only register one eye.
One eye, right? Yeah. So I think maybe I just they cannot see. But never mind.
Right.
That's my problem.
But it's actually not even the eye. It's nowadays it scans the face.
Then something wrong with my face. Maybe too fat lah. So her Singaporean woman was on her way to Johor Bahru for a day trip, and she got into an argument with a Malaysian custom officer. She broke the one rule all Singaporeans follow: never argue with them.
Yeah,
never argued. You are losing.
That's true.
You are losing.
There's no winning.
There is no win. There's no way out. Just say thank you.
And she started filming them.
Oh,
right. Yeah.
And you're not even allowed to do that.
Yeah.
There is
at immigration, you're not allowed to.
Yeah, there are pictures. Even there was
no
one
camera, right?
Yeah, there was
no
one
phone,
at the Woodlands checkpoint where the guy took out his camera to film the guy all happily thinking that this is this TikTok worthy or whatnot. Bro, there are signs there. You take out your phone.
Immediately you get put into a room for the next 4 hours.
You're not even we risk taking out a phone to play games. But as soon as the phone goes up to take picture or anything, if an officer come and ask you to follow, you're doomed.
Yeah.
Did you pay a bribe? No, just kidding. No bribe.
It's a
No, not here lah.
Not here.
It's a security installation, right? You can't film.
Yeah.
Unless you are one of the ICA officers who took bribes amounting to $500 and got caught.
That's so
they got
sad.
sent to jail for 3 years.
Yeah,
Fucking
man.
$500.
$500.
500 plus.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
$500.
Nonsense.
Was it worth it though?
It was not.
Even the
And he targeted like fucking foreigners.
Right.
yeah, even
So
the
it's like, what?
even the Gurkhas did it better.
Oh, dude, the Gurkhas.
Yeah, the five
Holy
Gurk-
shit, they had like some scheme for money cleaning.
five Gurkha officers.
3 million.
Was it 3?
Whoa.
3.
Oh, 3 million.
Wow.
Yeah, but Gurkhas.
Okay,
That's quite sad.
They were quite big money lah, you know.
Good
Yeah,
big
they were
money,
doing
but,
like some forex.
Oh.
Some,
but they are
cleaning of
supposedly
money,
they're supposedly supposed to be the most loyal
Right.
and you know
Well, money
in
talks.
Korea,
I
How,
guess.
how loyal can you be
when you're in the
when
face of
you
$3
are
million
given
lah.
when you are given like fucking peanuts
Oh,
to be
And-
the most loyal?
at the
Yeah.
end of your stint, you don't even get a citizenship.
You don't get anything. You don't get PR,
anything. You go
nothing.
back. You go back home.
Then why they come here though?
Money.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's money, and then
While they are serving lah.
they get to bring their family here.
They get to bring their family here. Even if they start a family, they get to bring their spouse. Their kids get raised here.
but at the end of their stint,
But
they
the
have to
sad
go
thing,
back.
right, is that even if the kids go to a good school here,
They still
at the
don't get
end, right,
citizen-
they are not citizens. Nothing.
Yeah.
They need
They
to
have
leave
to
lah.
go. They have to return.
Yep.
Wow.
So, but the only thing is like government will say, your kids get a good education here,
Yeah. That's
which
all.
is okay lah. Which is okay.
Yeah.
But then like, you still go back to fucking Nepal, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
And they have lived like almost their entire lives in Singapore.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Then
don't-
culture
suddenly
shock.
you
You
like
see, even if their
yeah.
kid is born here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how unfair that is. Because usually when a kid is born here, the kid's already.
But the parents are not citizens.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
even if
So
it doesn't-
since the parents are not citizens, even if you're born here,
you still
that
don't get,
doesn't give you
oh
citizenship.
shit!
Yeah.
I thought I can cheat next time. Just go Switzerland, give one boy. Nah, Swiss.
Different country got.
Yeah, one of them have to be Swiss. Like if a Gurkha come here and marries a Singaporean woman, then maybe still got chance, right?
I don't think the Gurkha can marry a Singaporean woman
Cannot.
unless he finishes his contract, goes back.
Oh, I
comes
thought you
back.
meant finishes in her. No, that's different.
That one is
That's
okay.
usually how you get baby
Yeah.
in.
Most girls at KTVs are Thai, Vietnamese, or Chinese.
I don't think they are allowed
most
to go to
Singapore-
those.
Who?
Are they
Why
allowed
not?
Oh.
But
Yeah,
the thing is that they earn so little that they would not do that.
Yeah, that's true.
But now,
And they are so
but
fit, they don't need
but
that.
modern Gurkhas, see now they're
That's why they are trying to earn money on the side.
yeah
Makes
now
sense
they're-
lah.
Makes
There's
sense.
there's motivation.
Yeah, that and then versus $500. See,
They don't need to go to KTVs, bro.
no $500. The ICA officer.
Oh, the ICA, yeah.
What the hell, man?
How
And it-
desperate must that guy be?
No, I think he didn't think he'll get caught. He thought it was
But
small enough sum.
500?
For 500, I mean,
No,
And
he
it's
was just-
multiple people, no? It's like not one fella, no. He did not like just 500 one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, bro. I can't build your case for you. I don't know what you did. Anyway, this lady, she went there, broke the cardinal rule. She argued with the Malaysian custom officer over what I'm not sure yet. And for that, she ended up detained in Johor Bahru for 7 days and 6 nights. I don't know where. Probably not a very good hotel.
detention. It's in the immigration side, right? They have
Yeah,
detention
they have
room.
rooms, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
So she
They
was
have-
detained
They
there.
have detention cells.
And
Yeah.
she said that during this time she was harassed and pressured to sign a Malay language form. Form in
She didn't understand.
yeah. She
Yeah,
was
because technically you cannot sign something that you can't read.
True. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
So
no one.
you-
No one
you're not
should do that.
supposed to.
You either need translation
Yes.
or you need a translated form.
Yeah.
and all this came
So
to
she's
light.
not a dumbass, lah.
Oh yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
No, but she signed
that,
it.
that
anyway.
regard.
She was pressured to sign it. So
Right.
I don't know whether she signed it lah. But her name is Atalia Chua.
Atalia.
She revealed all this in a TikTok video.
Who's a one-eyed jack lah.
She's
She's a,
well, I jack of all trades.
how big's her following on TikTok?
I have to keep an eye on that. I'm not sure.
Right.
Both my eyes, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it yet, but she arrived at the thing at the checkpoint at 8:40 a.m.
That's
And-
early.
Yeah,
That's early.
Yeah,
That's-
you have to go early because after the jam, her biometric scan failed twice. Then she went.
No,
to
but
the-
she was walking through, so that one's different. Right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mm.
And she said she was met with an aggressive male officer.
Was she going in alone?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Oh yeah, and this happens. I get this. So now that with the automated lane open, right? All the officers at the custom point will direct you to the automated lane.
Yeah.
Right.
So the lanes, the manual lanes, right, are now I think fully catered for
people with issues like the thumbprint can't be registered.
Not even issues. I think maybe like
foreign
passports and Malaysian passports. So when she went there and said she cannot go
Malaysian passports definitely can go automated lane as well.
But I think the manual lanes now are for other purposes.
They try to reduce people from going to the manual lanes.
Yes.
Right.
It's most likely because this guy is going on his break already. Then this lady come out of nowhere and it's like, I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
Either that or she went up, and then he was like, this lady.
The other day when I cleared customs, the lady who was shopping the passports, she had nasi lemak right next to her.
Jesus
and
Christ.
then my dad was like, yeah. Then my mom looked at it and was like, oh, she's going to have a break soon.
She's on a break. She's multitasking.
No, my dad was very cordial towards her, and then she smiled and she was like, thank you.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, so when you see ladies, very nice talking, I was like, fuck, what the fuck is happening here?
Your dad is street smart. Like, smile nice so that the person will like, okay, next.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's in his early 70s.
Yeah.
So he knows that he's not going to get any.
The last thing he wants is to kick up a fuss. And then get them to question you more.
And behave like this lady.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's strange, Malaysian customs, they didn't release any statement following this because this is quite it went viral on TikTok and all that shit, right?
Dude, I think the Malaysian customs, right, they deal with people like that on a daily basis.
Oh, that's true.
No, but she was
really on a daily basis.
She was saying that. She was saying that.
And it's only her point of view.
Yeah.
We have not heard what happened.
Correct.
What actually happened,
so
right?
The way she's saying that she couldn't go through.
Yeah.
So she went to the custom. But one thing I needed to ask her is what was the reason? Because when this thing was open, right, when we went in, what I noticed most is because Singapore, our passport goes in horizontally.
Yes.
The Malaysian one, you have to turn it vertically, and you have to turn so that you're not horizontally. Sorry, Malaysian one is horizontally. It has to go in a different direction. So what I saw most of Singaporeans, the ones that don't know, they were putting it the same way Singaporeans were going.
Like in our machines.
Yes, and they kept getting rejected for that. It's not because because the moment I went and put it in the right way, the doors open. There's nothing, no fingerprints. You just walk past. So if that was her doing, that she did it the wrong way, oh my god, that would be the fact that you got rejected is because you put it in the wrong way.
Almost at every immigration point, right? Whether it's like manual or the automated gates, there'll be like customs officers
there to assist you, right?
Like, not to assist you, because if there's anyone flagged up, right?
Yeah.
Then they'll direct you. So if you are trying and you keep failing, right?
Yeah.
Then you will already be flagged.
No.
Right.
So in this case, right, what I think happened, is that she didn't even scan. That's why it didn't get flagged anywhere. Because it was just a problem trying to even get your face scanned onto the machine.
Yeah. So even the Singapore system,
when you go in the wrong way, right? When you go in the wrong way,
you won't read.
It can't scan. It
Correct.
can't even detect your face.
So as long as there's
there's nobody there. So when I went right, the people there at the end, they'll just tell you to. We didn't get anything. There was one lady standing at the side doing it for the longest time. My line was going through, and she was just down there doing. No one came.
They just didn't give a fuck, basically.
Because like Singapore, right?
Yeah.
Like we have a row.
Yeah.
And then there are people standing at the end. So once you clear, right?
Yes.
There are people there. There's like a booth there.
In Singapore, there are people working.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there.
So they're always on lunch break.
Even the Australian ones,
Yeah.
Like if you try like more than 2 times, right?
Yeah.
And you can't go through if it doesn't open, right?
Yeah.
Someone will come.
Yeah.
They'll be like the system of flag.
Nobody
this
cares.
person has been trying.
Yeah.
It's either not scanning or whatever. So they assume the worst of you.
Right.
That you are either trying to be fidgety with it, you don't want to give your credentials, like your thumbprint or whatever Like you're hiding something from them That's what they assume. Unlike Malaysia Malaysia boleh what.
Yeah, the only time we ever failed was to find that guy who came in to preach illegally But that one is he got a legal passport.
Right.
So it's not that he...
And he came through.
it's not that he came through what
But
it was illegal for him to come through. But when they checked, right, his passport was legit. It's just a different name.
Yes.
So he created he got a new passport under a different name.
Different name, yeah. So he bypassed the system.
Yeah, that's why he was able to bypass the system.
How did he get caught then?
No,
he didn't get caught.
He didn't get caught.
He came through.
Yeah.
He did his sermon for like the Bangladeshi workers at the fucking workers' quarters.
Yeah.
Right? And someone took videos of it.
Right.
And then when they uploaded it,
and that's
when he got caught.
Yeah.
Right.
But he already left the country.
Oh.
So they just the authorities found out that this fella actually came into the country, gave a sermon, fucking riled up workers, Bangladeshi workers.
Yeah. Right.
So
it's a religious thing.
Yeah. So his face wasn't on the system. Like there was an update. So that's why they accepted the legal. That's why the passport went through, because I think the passport met all the legal criteria.
That was also before the whole biometrics thing, right?
No.
It
just happened a couple of
it just happened.
Oh shit!
weeks
It
ago.
just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Minister of Law, K.
Shamugam.
Shamugam.
Yeah.
Shamugam.
Came out and talked. I think he was saying that it's because his face wasn't on the system yet, or the old passport, his new face, not updated.
This makes sense. That's how the 19 hijackers managed to get on the plane and hit the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Yes. Yes. So
because their faces are not big.
That would make sense if you live under a rock.
Yeah, that's one case, but
they carried thermite explosives, and they managed to put it into the into the World Trade Center, and they hit the detonation button.
Yep. That's where's the Lim Ming? Don't have.
No.
They survived the blast.
This is an official story. No Lim.
Oh, okay.
Whatever we would say would need Lim Ming.
They parachute out of the plane before it hit the building, then climb into the towers, and then put the dynamite in the building. Yeah.
Yes, and it looks like it also.
No, jet fuel melts steel.
Oh, jet fuel melts. Oh yeah, that's the official.
Put that caveat in there.
Yep. At what level? What was the degree? And we don't get into the scientific terms because
Okay, so this bitch was in the detention center, and she said she feared for her life.
Yeah.
At some point, she said she feared that she might be raped, right?
She felt objectified, sexualized because they were taking pictures of her, asking her to delete the video. And the whole way, right, I was saying, you're fighting against, you're fighting an upstream battle or upward current. You're fighting against the current. Uphill. Not even worse than that, because the force, the water is coming this way, but you constantly want to go that way and it's being dragged along because, first of all, you're not supposed to take any videos.
Yeah.
Correct.
When they tell you delete the videos, it's not like you're fighting for your life. It's like delete the video.
And the reason why she whipped out her phone to video is because she claimed that the
guy
person
was being aggressive
towards her, right?
Because the guy told her, I'd most likely tell her to go, this counter is closed. And I don't know whether she misunderstood. And he most likely told her to go back and try the automated lane again.
Right.
Because like I said, now, when you go there, right, all of us are being directed to the automated lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all those counters are only open if the automated lanes breaks.
Right.
Because right now, I think those are for exceptional cases.
Yeah.
Like he said, if you properly scan into, and the system blocks you from going through, like tells you go to the counter, then you go. And maybe you get directed to a proper one.
Right.
So she said she went to this one, and probably from the sound of it, maybe she didn't see the counter was really close. She just saw a guy there and thought that she go,
Yeah.
Hey, why isn't it working?
Hey, what's up,
hey,
bro?
you must help me. You must help me. You must help me. I must go through.
Yeah.
Hey, I must go home through. And the guy was like, no, this one close. And she said, okay, I'll go to the next one. And I think that's the point where he's like, what are you doing? Yeah, she was like saying at first he was like smiles and all that when she took up, but later she said he started shouting at her.
Right.
Probably calling her names like, "Are you stupid? Go to the thing, try again, turn your what?" I don't know what he said lah.
Right.
Like Demon said, it was only one sided. It's her side.
Yeah, we don't know what happened actually.
We need the CCTV footage.
Yeah. For me, the ridiculous part comes.
We need the interrogation footage.
The ridiculous part comes right when she's being held there for 6 days.
Yeah. That's long, eh?
That is very long.
Yeah.
For this.
But she was well fed, right? She said she was well fed. Did they give her any shower? How was she allowed to change?
No, I think she was very cool because she wore very little.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like there got aircon, hardly sweat, and they're just taking videos.
But she said like on her first night there, she was afraid that we should be gang raped or some shit. She tied her door, right, using her jacket to kind of
because it wasn't really a jail cell. It was like you all said, like it was a room.
Yeah.
I think there was a bed there or what, but it is unsafe, and I don't understand why she was there for 7 days.
I don't think anyone there has a fetish for one-eye jacks.
Yeah,
maybe
you never know.
Yeah, this girl might have some kind of disease lah. I don't want it in me.
I don't know. I just don't understand why she was out there for 7 days.
Yeah, seems
because
excessive.
it's weird when this case happens, right? Usually, what I think they'll do is send you back.
Yeah, turn you away and like go back.
My think of why it was escalated is because she took videos. I think that was one.
It seems vindictive to keep her there for so long.
Yes, and I feel like that's probably it. They wanted to punish her.
Yeah.
Like sending her back was not enough. I have a feeling it was a combination of multiple things. One is probably she didn't do the automated lane properly. I don't know whether that part I don't know lah.
She might have exchanged words also lah.
Yeah, it could be the eye lah. I tell you, it could be the eye. Like if she scanned it correctly, they scanned her face, cannot recognize her because she did something with the eye, and then they're like, hey, why is one eye bigger than the other? Then don't let her through. And then later is her attitude towards the custom officer. Yeah. And over there is like you already tripped the power. They're going to act on it.
But I do notice from my infrequent or trips to Malaysia that a lot of them seem like they don't want to be there. Yes. Yeah. People who work there don't want to be there. Service out of 10 will be a -5.
Yeah.
But also
that was before the automated lane.
Yeah.
Can you imagine before the automated lane, right? The moment you go up the custom and you see the line, I don't want to be there as well. Like when you're in the when you're waiting for the bus to go in, that's already when I start to regret my choices. Yeah. And then when I reach the place and I see the lines towards the custom officer, I regret again. And then when I finally see the custom officer and I try to be nice, that's where they look at you like you're an ant.
Scum.
You're scum. You're like, why are you here? Yeah. They don't even bother to ask you like, give me that tom and then go away. Now you don't have to. Now you don't even have to deal with them. I consider that a blessing.
True. Unless for some other reason it doesn't work lah. They have to go and wait in line.
Yeah. If it doesn't work, right? If the automated line doesn't work, because when I last went. When this thing started, we didn't know about it also. No one told us about the automated lane. So we went in, we was like, see, why is it so empty? Then the automated lane got such a long queue, so we went straight to the straight for the customer officer. Immediately when we locked eyes with them, they said, no, go there. That's it. We don't question anything. We say, why? No, we went there. Yeah. Rule number 1. Follow rule number 1. Yeah. Don't argue with the customer officer.
Yeah, exactly. Someone who's going to allow you entry into the country.
Unless they want to pat you down illegally and stick their finger up your bum.
Depends how hot she is.
No, it's probably a guy with a big ring.
But
if that's the case, then maybe argue a little bit. But the rest of it, no, just...
But the folks at the KLIA airport, not bad lah. I mean, it's an international airport and they deal with like international passengers. Yeah. Not bad.
That one higher
efficient.
quality. That one higher
efficient.
quality.
Yeah.
That one they like their work. Maybe they're getting paid properly.
Slightly more.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
They got better.
Could it be a Singapore-Malaysian rivalry as well? That's why they like always look like they're having the worst day of their life when they see Singaporeans like entering Malaysia.
Could be our attitude. Could be this lady's sense of self-entitlement or something. Yeah. Like she treats them like you should be serving me. Right. In the end, for custom agents, right, they're not serving us. Yeah. They're actually serving their own country to see who they're letting. They're not service people. Yeah. Custom agents aren't service people. Yeah. So they don't actually have to be nice to us.
That's also true.
That's the funny thing. They don't actually have to be nice to us. They just have to make sure they're not letting in the wrong people.
But since Singapore is really running out of space, right, I think we should annex JB lah.
Hey, JB might be open to the idea.
No, they won't.
The Sultan like
good friends what?
Friend what?
Friend,
as long as he retains the sovereignty of the state.
No, of course, but you don't answer to Malaysian government.
You don't answer the Malaysian government.
We form a pact.
Oh no, that one cannot.
Why?
So you have to understand the.
We have to call him king lah. Like we have to treat him like a
Sultanate
king.
of Malaysia. So now there are 13,
Right.
and he is currently the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. So he's the
Top.
now.
Oh.
So it's
No, it
on
shifts,
a
right?
rotational
Yeah,
basis.
it shifts.
So before this was his brother-in-law,
Right.
Still family.
his wife's brother,
Mm.
who is married to his sister.
Wait.
Interesting.
So
Keeping in the family.
Brother.
No. So the royal families,
Yeah.
they get
Intermingle lah.
intermarriage within the royal families.
Inbreeding lah.
Actually,
not say inbreeding lah. It's not inbreeding.
Keeping it in the family.
like
So
in-laws
it's
lah.
royal
In-laws.
to royal.
Royal to royal.
It's
Yeah.
like any other royal family in any
Yeah.
other part
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
world. They don't want to
exactly.
split their wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Keep everything inside.
and their mother is actually a white lady. Was a white lady. She passed on like a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So
So now she's like ashy grey.
might
grey?
be.
Oh
Might
wait,
be.
no, they have to bury their.
Or just
okay.
bones.
Oh yeah, just bone. Sorry, they don't burn. It was a bad one.
Yeah. So if you were to look into it,
Mm.
the Sultan of Johor, he owns about, this is a ballpark figure, about 65% of the land
The hell,
in
man.
Johor, the state of Johor.
Wow.
So what the?
So his net worth,
Yeah.
very, very conservative estimate is like 4 to 5 bill,
Right.
right? But I think that is really a low ball figure.
Low ball lah, definitely. Most of the land is probably palm oil, right?
Palm oil, yeah.
Yeah.
So he was very proud about telling like how he invested in palm oil early enough
Mm.
that the dividends that he got from that was fantastic lah.
Right.
So you see he has his own military.
Mm.
So like the Johor state, like the royal
They
military.
have their own flag lah.
Yes, they
I
have
saw their own flag. Yeah.
their own flag.
Oh.
Then he has what, 3 palaces
Right.
within like the JB town area.
Right.
So it's like prime real estate within JB,
Mm.
and they are massive,
Mm.
right?
And no sinkholes.
No, for sure,
For sure no
single,
sinkholes.
right?
Yeah.
And these fuckers have all the best cars.
If there's a
fucking
sinkhole, right,
LaFerrari.
is to throw their victims in there.
Yeah.
Their political enemies, and then
Yes.
they cover it up after that.
They don't need the sinkholes.
Yeah,
They've got fucking acres and acres and acres of hundreds of acres of oil palm plantations.
Yeah.
act as
People
fertilizer.
will just disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone. Yeah. Oh, he got lost.
Always
Yeah.
look
He got lost.
at the
Well,
tree that grows a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Better fertilizer.
Do not worry. We have
They
sent.
don't need the fucking C4 like what Najib needed with the Mongolian model.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need that.
They will say, oh, we are availing all resources to find him.
No, but
it's a very big
and
area.
you think about it, right? They are all like the rest of the family, the royal families. They are all like relatives.
yeah, but
Some of them you can even call them immediate family.
maybe isn't he tired of like rotating? And 13 is such an inauspicious
The
number.
rotation-
Why don't lower it
The
to 12?
rotation doesn't mean shit, bro.
Why don't lower it to 12? Have a zodiac sign thing going over there, and Johor joins us, and he becomes the sole Sultan of Johor.
Yeah.
You know,
And
He's
and then
already the Sultan of Johor.
yeah, no, but it will be rotated.
No.
He can be the
The
Angkong.
Sultan is Sultan of Malaysia.
so now he can be then he can be the Sultan of Johor. Like
He is already the Sultan of Johor.
no, but when he breaks away, he can still be the Sultan of Johor, and he doesn't have to share his Angkong with anybody else.
No.
Angkun.
No.
Agong.
No. The sharing of the position of the supreme leader, the
he can be the
Sultan of
supreme.
Malaysia.
Yeah, he can be.
No, Sultan of Malaysia.
right.
That is for
Oh.
entirety of Malaysia.
Yeah, but
Including Sabah, Sarawak.
maybe he's tired of it.
There's no tired. He just assumed the position.
We should, we join forces and then tell
join
him we'll
forces.
march our way to KL and take over the country.
No need. The sooner or later KL will sink. Yeah, we just have to wait.
Create more sinkholes in KL.
Yeah, we just have to wait.
Yeah.
If Singapore and
Tell him, don't you wish to be the supreme leader of Malaysia?
yeah.
And it's
Okay.
like, yes.
Lim Wei Ming.
When we combine, we call ourselves Johorpura
Johorpura.
or Singapore. How
The-
about that? Singapore.
Okay.
We are Singapore.
That will never work.
We are Singapore.
It
know?
will never work.
Yeah.
We will stand
Because, right.
together. Watch the causeway. No, not
For-
watch KL
Okay,
for.
you know what is the system in Johor now?
What?
Their weekends are Friday, Saturday.
Oh, same as Saudi lah. Yeah. And Sunday is the first day.
and
Sunday is the
Saturday.
first day of the week.
Okay.
Right.
No. Then
And do you know why?
when what? Why?
Because not enough people were going to pray on Fridays.
Oh. I see.
Do you want to be part of that?
No, when we combine with them, right, we will follow a 4-day work week.
No, cannot.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, weekend.
Bro.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, work.
And on that note,
Invade KL.
Singapore.
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 eliminated.
Do the wall.